It was kind of cool. I had a doctor's appointment today. I got the first just like checkup in a little while. Since I've been having health issues here and there that are mysterious, I got like 6 or 7 vials of blood taken to check for the levels of everything and then check for STDs and different things. Even though I haven't had sex in many years or used intravenous drugs, just doing all that, got a diphtheria and was mostly a tetanus shot, but it also covers diphtheria or whatever, however you say it. Got a tetanus shot because it had been over 10 years. Just better safe than sorry. But it's cool. They sent me home with my vaccine records, like everything since I was like a baby. And like when it started in 1991, I was born in 1990, right? Born November 1990. That's why, you know. But it's just kind of cool to see like all these. Just like look at this is like the records of my past vaccines. It's just kind of cool just to see like so long ago and everything, right? And I just wanted to say that I'm grateful for the opportunity to get these things, and grateful for the COVID booster, everything, and grateful for the opportunity, grateful for the privilege to just be able to, you know, get these things, whether it's for flu or whatever, just to make sure I don't miss out on shit, feeling like utter shit for a while, just to keep my immune system healthy and fighting things properly without having to get, violently ill. It's just a good thing. It's not too expensive. It's worth it to not have a week or two or a week and a half just feeling like utter shit. Or with COVID, you might get long COVID and have neurological issues, have seizures, have heart issues, breathing issues for a long time. Like some people still like are dealing with things that can't come from it. You get erectile dysfunction, all sorts of just a fun time, right? So, it's just I'm grateful for the vaccines in different ways. And then think about it like, a lot of people were like, oh, this COVID vaccine was rushed. I don't trust it and everything. So was the polio vaccine. So was a lot of things. Sometimes it's just like, oh shit, this is a fucking pandemic. It's serious. People are dying. We've got to try to come up with something. And now it's like, in the future, after this RNA vaccine, with COVID, this is going to open up like a world to all sorts of other vaccines for things. So hopefully there's some preparedness, in the future. Hopefully we start to plan for future issues. Even though a lot of fucking smart people have said that may be what, takes the human race to extinction is a small, just microscopic vaccine. Virus. It may be a virus that takes out humanity. There may be something that is resistant to everything, and that may eventually be how we go out. But for now, let's do the right thing and stay safe and protect ourselves and each other. It also helps others, Just, cut when you're wearing a mask, when you're cutting back on sneezing and coughing COVID, that's less likely that it's going to spread to someone else, right? It's mostly protecting you, just like the masks. The masks protect the wearer. It doesn't really protect others from you. So now that nobody's wearing a mask anymore, there's really no reason for me to wear one because all it does is protect me, and I'm not protecting other people like I want to be doing. It's like they're just doing whatever. And things are getting a little bit better, but still, it's like people are still getting really sick with the different Omicrons and different things. Yeah, so it's just the vaccines really all just vaccines are smart. I've had all sorts of vaccines throughout life. Most people, anybody that's, not in an abusive household, basically, because I consider that. It's like if you're not going to get vaccinated as a baby, if you're not going to vaccinate your babies against things like whooping cough and different things, it's like, because you're all natural, it's like, it's kind of sad because it's just a fact. Every vaccine is safer than its virus counterpart. Like, it's like, oh, polio vaccines fucked people up, paralyzed them and everything. It's like, yeah. And if that person didn't get the vaccine and got actual polio, it would have been 100 times worse. They probably, it's just, they're worse. The viruses are so much worse than the vaccines. There will be a small number of people that have adverse effects and everything like that. There will always be, and then there are people that are allergic to the preservatives in them and everything. you've got to figure that shit out. You've got to have an epinephrine on hand for certain people just in case. It's gonna feel like shit, but you'll survive if there's the epinephrine and shit. But it's like, yeah, it's just the way to go. I mean, I'm not trying to each his own. I'm not gonna like tell people what to do. I do believe that, you know, doctors, nurses, teachers, people who deal with a lot of people, people at airports, there should be vaccine mandates for certain jobs for sure. Just that's definite for with me. If you're traveling all around, you know, vaccine, you should be. People in the military get so many types of vaccines, like it's crazy. So like, it's like, why did? It's like certain people act like they're better or something. I don't know. No, I mean, we've certain people need to get vaccinated for certain things because we cannot risk people getting very sick. And it's just better for the immune system. It gives the protections, you know? That's like, wouldn't you rather get the protections and boost your immune system without getting extremely sick and, you know, maybe going into financial ruin for a little while because you can't do anything and you can't work and you're just shit out of luck because you're so sick, you know? Anyway, it was just kind of that just went off from what I saw today, just some thoughts. I just thought it was really cool seeing my vaccine records, being like, holy shit, in 1991, this brand name of vaccine at this hospital and everything. Well, actually, it didn't show the older hospitals, really. It just said other hospitals sort of thing, but yeah, for the most part. But pretty cool. I love you all. Have good times. Take care of yourself when you're able to.